well, second train today. We're just coming from Leeds, from Cottingley to Leeds on the one just across there. So I'm to Selby on this one. I was going to go Pontefract, Baghill, but sadly that's not happening because the train's cancelled. Get a chance to start the video at Cottingley because it was just train was coming his way going down the stairs. Anyway, let's get to Selby on this one and get the Hull train service to either Doncaster or Retford. Then we can go across to Sheffield.
Welcome to this Trans-Pennine Express service to Hull, calling at Selby, Rough and Hull. The next stop will be Selby.
Coming up to Micklefield. We're going to go straight ahead, well right if anything, but it's more straight than the York line. Even though now it's actually the secondary route, it's not equal speed anymore. Taking the right hand turn out. Oh, Leeds service from Hull or Selby or wherever. Shame we didn't stop at South Milford a bit more often this service. Still in use, is that apparently? You see when we walked that term now a while back. Oh, last year was it? Yeah, across there. And we came across the railway just there. See Squire's Café. Can't imagine it being very busy at the moment. It's quite early. That might be open yet. Coming up to Hambleton West Junction. That's the connection onto the East Coast Main Line that Skipton to King's Cross service uses on a Saturday morning. Lots of few freights. That's the East Coast Main Line South. Selby Canal curve, good shine on it again. I'd like to see what's using that, I would. So you'll see the route we're going to take next. Very shortly. Down there next, hopefully. let's get up and get off. 5 minutes to Selby. Five minutes for the King's Cross service. Right, this is our service to Hull. It's heading off. Over the Swing Bridge, of course. On the next service in now, which I think is coming in right. It's coming in right now. This is the service to King's Cross, Hull train service. I'm working on diesel power, of course, at the moment. There's no overhead wires. Once it gets past Templehurst Junction, it can put the pantograph up. No feather on the signal because we're going straight forward. I didn't expect this. It's a double formation. Get in the rear unit on this occasion, shall we? Right, just left Selby. I think you can see our route now curving round to the right, which is the line to Leeds and York. So let's head south.
Yeah, everything's good. I just thought I was just watching regulations. A bit far enough.
Welcome to this whole train service to London King's Cross. This service will be calling at Retford.
Here's the south end of the curve, which is in effect what we've used in going about Selby. Ultimate same destination.
The next stop will be
Selby Canal Junction, and here's the Canal Bridge. This is part of the old East Coast main line that's stayed in use. A bit from Selby to Templehurst. Go over the canal. Here it is, Selby Canal. Mucky. Here we are, coming up to the main line now. Selby diversion. That is the remains of Edinburgh Power Station there. It's not been used for a year or two now, hasn't that? Runs alongside as a single track for a bit, yeah. It's a long single lead junction. Right, now the driver can put the pantograph up now, if he can do it on the move. Definitely put the pantograph up now because you can see the shadow of it on the ground there. So it can be done on the move. Freight to the top line here.
York, Newcastle and North, Whitefield, Leeds, to Sheffield and the South West, to Manchester, Liverpool and the Newcastle Express. Through the service to Doncaster, please take all luggage and personal belongings with you. On behalf of myself and the onboard team, thanks for you travelling with us today. Doncaster,
The freight.
the next stop.
wanted.
Get a whole
It's going to be one, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Marshgate Junction. That's now got a little bit down just there. That freight's moving now. I had to guess it'll be heading for Wakefield Europort then. Check the details for sure. Don't believe in rushing to this driver, does it, crikey? Right crawl. Yeah, it's platform 1. Oh, we are right at the back of that, we don't forget. All the centre road's off. Something's going to go straight through at a rate of knots. There it is. Right, so we're on the move again. Next stop is Retford main line. We're going to go down to Retford lower level when we get there. Straight onto the up main. So obviously you could go down to Sheffield or directly down that way, but we're going to go by Retford to kill time. 91 over there. 2 91s, I think. This is Doncaster Yard. There's another route to Worksop down here to the Retford Sheffield line. South Yorkshire joint route which turns off to the right, just a bit further down here now. I think it still gets used a bit. That's the Royal Mail depot down there, that platform. The South Yorkshire joint line now curves off to the right down there. You can also get that way if you're going to Gainsborough flyover, I think. Should come back across somewhere. That's the flat, yeah, look, something's on that. East Midlands services on it. Just Bawtry. It'd be great for a station somewhere along here now. Look at all these houses here. Hundreds of them. Town of Bawtry desperately needs a station. It's a low viaduct. Extend the Leeds Doncaster stopping service to Retford if you rebuild Bawtry. Rosington, Bawtry and Ranskill would be great, wouldn't that? I think we need one more unit. Coming into Retford, we're still on the up main, we've not taken the turn out to the platform road yet. And we are now. I'm hoping the platform's long enough for the whole section. It's quite a long formation, is this? just fits on. Right, off it goes. Next stop Grantham, then King's Cross. And yeah, it's working on electric power of course now. Right, got a coffee, so let's head down to platform 3 for the Sheffield train. The main line is cleared, so just one signal, one yellow. I guess there's nothing behind us. Oh, we're back to Doncaster, there wasn't, we just checked a minute or two ago. Ooh, God, it's warm now. It's a VH pollen day today as well. Now, I think they've been doing some alterations around here as well, not so long back. Oh, bag's just slipped. I don't think we'll see anything go straight through the middle until our train to Sheffield has been and gone and we're on it. I think it's improving disability access and all that to this to the low level station, because you couldn't get to platform 3 without using a crossing. I think 4's for Lincoln, 3's for Sheffield. Obviously you can get from platform 2 on the far side to Sheffield as well. Could do. You know, it's like some kind of new walkway here, isn't it? I'm presuming new lifts are going in. And a ramp to get around them stairs there. How much must all this be costing? Cost a fortune. So there's a crossing down there you can use. And obviously normals can just use stairs. There's a lift there. Of course, if you've not got, yeah, it's like a yellow tick station at the moment. So that's looking towards Lincoln and Gainsborough, Cleethorpes. That's where we're going to go down to Sheffield.
I've got them all with me, that's all right.
Spitz cheese.
Yeah, exactly the one we got before, yeah.
Now, just across this area, just here, it was really badly flooded a couple of months ago. It was. Right, here's our next train, 158, Lincoln to Sheffield. No pacer units now on this line. Quite well noted for them years ago. 158791 on the Sheffield service. Right, on the move in a moment.
The northern service
Should be all going straight through.
Sheffield.
Really up
The
fast.
next stop is Worksop.
For the protection of everyone, you must wear a face covering that covers your nose and mouth on board trains, tested stations at all times, unless you are exempt.
Now coming up to, I think it's Whisker Hill Junction, where the line from the high level station connects. That's this. Look a bit shiny. It's not that well used, isn't that connection? Only about 1 or 2 trains a day use it, as far as I'm aware. It's fairly flat out here now. Worksop. There's a siding here, look at it, it's got a bit of a shine, very thin shine. Worksop East box, which I don't think is in use now. Quite a nice station is this one, it's got a cafe with free Wi-Fi, allegedly, according to all the stations. Right, off we go from Worksop. It's been a long time since there's been a Worksop depot charity route, rail tour outed. Used to be quite popular. We did past 58s mostly. There's some pacer units down there, look. And some class 25s, 20s. The pacer unit there. Some Greater Anglia units as well. Not bad. Now a little bit further up we get to the junctions up here. There's a triangular, like a delta junction, with the line curving off to Nottingham and from Worksop to Nottingham and Mansfield down to Wood End Junction. That's that now there. And of course there is another side to the triangle, a third side. This is the main line, of course.
We will shortly be arriving at Shire Oak. If you are leaving the train here,
And to use this side of the triangle, coming up now, wherever it is, I don't think anything uses it much except freight and maybe empty stock. But if we had a Nottingham, Mansfield, Sheffield service, that could use that curve there. And to use it that way, facing us, towards us, you've got to go wrong road through Shire Oaks Station. The crossover is at the far end. There ought to be at least one train a day, I think, on that in each direction, I think. So we're now coming up to Shire Oaks. We've done all the stations on this line. We're not scoring anything new today. This is Shire Oaks. This is not far off Woodhouse now, and it is not far off where we filmed that drone that time down there, the connection from Woodhouse Junction to Beaton Junction, or Baden, I'm trying to say it, Baden I think. This is the connection from Baton Junction now here, and I think it's an equal speed junction as you approach it from the other way, because you get feathered either way. And I thought this was the main line. So we come to Woodhouse now. I think we're stopping here, it's all stations. I get a bus to Sheffield from here once, it would take about 3/4 of an hour to 50 minutes on a bus from here to Sheffield. It's a bit ridiculous, isn't that? About 10 minutes on the train. Right, it's coming into Sheffield. Sheffield Midland, as it used to be known. I think it's platform 4, by the look of it. Yeah, it is. So we're going to nip on the Manchester Piccadilly one next, just to Hathersage. The cross-country one leaving over there on platform 8. I don't know why this service can't just use platform 8, because if it was in and out, it wouldn't actually need to block the down main to cross then back over to the up to get to the Worksop line. It would make more sense, wouldn't that? Anyway, let's get off here now. Right, to Sheffield, so let's go over and get on the Manchester Piccadilly, which is to the 2C or 7. I think most of these days, with there being double units, it tends to be platform 7. We'll check it out. We're not going to St Pancras. There's Northern stuff in shorts here now, look at that. Oh, York's cancelled again by Pontefract Baghill. That's just ridiculous, is that? Anyway, yeah, it's 2C, so it's this group of platforms we're on. Anyway, let's go to the toilet first. Right, this is our next train just here now. I thought it might have been a double formation, but it isn't. It's a 150 on its own. I think it's accessed from the opposite side, actually, even though platform 2C, this bay, is a platform either side of the track. And I probably think the one reason it is accessible to the side is because the signal is on the right side. So this is it. So we'll go to Hathersage and walk back to Grindleford. Just leaving Sheffield now, heading for Hathersage. This train is quite full, fairly full anyway.
Attention conductor, call force activated.
Coming up to Door and Topley. Been off here before, but it's a while ago. It's a bit like a park and ride station, is this, for Sheffield? From the south. Quite a lot of cars here. Quite a lot of passengers.
If you are leaving the train here, mind the gap between the train and platform edge.
Right, we're going to come back here a bit later. There's a cafe behind us. And we'll hopefully have a little bit of something to eat there, possibly. This is Hathersage. There's a swimming pool here, actually, but I haven't really got time to go to that. Nor have we got a towel, so we'll leave that on this occasion. Right, Hathersage. Not a new tick, we've been here before quite a few times, so I'm going to walk back to Grindleford now, back down that way. Right, so that's heading off to Manchester, Piccadilly. So start View Ranger and we'll head back to Grindleford. I'll get a bit of food at Grindleford. I will. Right, it's warm. It's very warm. So yeah, let's set View Ranger going now and we'll head to Grindleford. So just come underneath there from the down platform, I think it'll be, will it? Well, the to Manchester platform. Not sure which is up and down here, this side. I think it might be up to Sheffield, but then as you get round past Door and Topley, it'll change to the down, won't it? Because that's the... Oh, I don't know. Check it on a sectional appendix if you want. So I've got this road on the end here now, to the left under the railway and head on to Grindleford. High arch bridge here. Well, a bridge that has an arch that obviously if you're high 14.6 you'll need to be in that area where that sort of white H is. So walk down here now and get to the river, turn left onto footpaths. I've done this walk before in the opposite direction a few years ago. It was quite good, and it was with weather like this as well. Really nice. I'll get the drone out a bit later because I've got that with us. It's not fully charged though, but we shall get something. So, walked from the station just up there, and well, the hills around here are fantastic, aren't they? They literally are. So, let's walk down this way now to Grindleford. Oh, the car coming. This should lead to the... There's a few more walkers up here, aren't there? This will come onto the edge of the river now, down here. Look at it. Now I did do it when we went up there once, where that road is up there. But that was in poor weather and with little time, so we didn't do any vlogging. Can't see it. Police car probably. Right, now this is the River Derwent. Thought it was, I wasn't 100% sure. It's the River Derwent. So we go alongside here for a bit now, and then you'll see the railway. I think we're going to go over or under it at some point. Go over here quite easily, I think, as long as you're careful. Look at that. Perfect picnic spot. But sadly we've no sandwiches, so we'll keep going. Hiya. No, I think you can go up there, but we'll go along here. This is absolutely fantastic. Not sure if I came this way last time, I know, but it'll be 2010 with that, so it's 11 years ago. Back end of April, I think. It was just about the time I finished with first, if I remember rightly now. Yeah, maybe the last day of April, the day before. And that was obviously April, early May, right on the cut-off from hour in the month to no hour in the month. It was really, really warm. So looking back, and the river's just there. So we're going to go up into the trees now, up here. So it says there's a white arrow. I'll go up this way now. Underneath the railway, and onto the other side we'll turn right. No great rush, we've got a couple of hours from getting off the train at Hathersage to walk back to Grindleford. We'll go next straight on to Chinley, to that shop, get some burgers and whatnot. Oh, just look at the views. Fantastic. So we just come up here and oh, crikey. And we're going underneath the railway here now. Midland line to Manchester. Right. but it's lovely. I have to admit, I love Derbyshire. I really do. Thought I heard a train coming then. There's always a possibility you might see an odd freight on here as well, because they go on the south curve and miss Sheffield out, usually, depending on where it's going, of course. Walking up here, with the train coming, get the local service in the opposite direction. Could be. Oh, it's a TPE. No entry private, well that's quite clear. I don't know if you could go up there or not, but anyway. We don't need to, we've just come from down there. So let's head up this way. You can see where we've come from now, down there, where those round top buildings are. Just to the left of that is Hathersage station. So, well, they've done a good mile by now, but just come through the gate here and we're heading into the woods. A bit cooler in here now. It is. Careful, don't trip up here because it's a bit rough in places. Can't fly the drone anytime soon at the minute, being in the woods, but the railway is just a few yards down to the right, 100 yards perhaps. Not very far away. There's a cement train due shortly from Dewsbury to Hope. So we'll see if we can see that, if we can get to a place where it opens out. Oh, a little stream. Oh dear. Got my decent trainers on. Well, I say decent, they're semi-decent now. Because although they're 6-7 months old now, they've been stepped down from top spot. Oh, I love paths through the woods like this. Absolutely wonderful. Right, we'll go over the bridge here. We're not far off Grindleford now, actually. I'm not getting the drone out when there's a chopper about. So we should see a freight soon. Sounds like it's coming. Oh, 70. Wasn't expecting that. Let's continue. Now where's it go, I wonder? Oh, could be down that way. We'll see. Could be down there. Right, so just cross the bridge there. There is a path down there, but there's also a path this way. So we'll go over here. Might be able to fly the drone once that chopper's got out of the way. Right, so looking back again, quite a few sheep around here. Some of them look a bit raggy. Some of them are shading from the warm weather. Thick coats on. That would have been sheared, shouldn't it, by now? Then let's head up here to the next bridge. See if we can fly the drone. Right, here we are. Go back across the railway again. Semaphores, and there's Grindleford box. So that's looking back to where we were, Hathersage and Manchester and whatnot. And Grindleford station is literally just around the corner. It is. Right, I went a bit wrong there, so we'll go this way. It's very unclear is the path, but I think it's along here. Oh, is this an old church? Looks like it. There's a little cross on the map, so Ranger service. We don't need that. I do remember using a dirt road up here somewhere. There's just no signs or anything, is there? Footpath this way, footpath that way, where, you know, Grindleford station. It's ridiculous. It's as if they're almost asking you to make mistakes and they never go at you. And I don't know where we're going to get to use the drone, but we'll see. Right, this should take us now straight to Grindleford station. So we'll see if we can set the drone off in the car park, but we'll see. Kind of want some food now anyway, because it's about 12:30. It is. Oh, family with the dog. Come on, I would love a swim right now. That's about the big rucksack. Taking up there for Longshore Estate and Padley Gorge. Google it if you want to see what it is. Haven't really got time to go up there yet today. Right, well, that lorry almost got stuck in there, just coming up over that bridge. Anyway, let's get to Grindleford station now and the caf and get something to scoff. Hiya. Cafe is that building just up ahead now, I think. It's kicked all the dust up as that truck it has. Right, there's the train station. That's Sheffield side there, so we don't want that one to the other side. To continue further west. A little bit later. And here is the fundamental orifice, Totley Tunnel. Second longest in the UK. Only the Severn Tunnel beats it, between Bristol Parkway and Newport. Or Pilning, should I say, in Severn Tunnel Junction. Right, let's have food. This is our train back now from here on to Chinley. We'll get on that when it comes back. Station's just up the side of the bridge there. And this is the caf. Quite good. So yeah, it's Grindleford Station Cafe. And the station, as you can see, is just down there. So we'll go down there shortly. Right, well, let's head to the station now. There's not a lot else to do. Might possibly be able to just fly the drone off the station platform here. Possibly. Like the Peak National Park sign, just as you can see as it comes out the tunnel. It's obviously expresses go through here at a fair whack. Probably something like 70, I guess. Not sure what light speed is through here actually, but it might not be 70, it being on a bit of a curve. But who knows? Right, oh, you can see quite into the tunnel, quite a way there. It's a slight curve at this end though, so say it curves just to the left, it's straight and it rises towards the centre of the tunnel, and then it's pretty much level the second half of it towards door Transpennine. There's an East Midlands service due the opposite way now, and you can see the curve there quite easily. The East Midlands Railway service to Liverpool, it's cancelled at Sheffield, but it's still running because it's using Door South curve. We've been over half hour late. Right, our train approacheth a little bit late, but not much. It should be that same 195, that new one. (195-128). So we'll get on this one and nip to Chinley. Can't see where we walked here, but up in the trees up there and over this bridge. That was the second one. First one we crossed, but second one going back. We missed the other one. So we was up in the trees on this side now, somewhere. Lovely woodland walk it was. So we're next stop, Bamford now. Doesn't stop in Hathersage going back for whatever reason. We are a little bit late, not even 5 minutes or so, not much. Yeah, we just crossed over our path there. Hathersage now without stopping. A bit stupid is this, but the railway and common sense don't go together. The swimming pool now is up there somewhere behind them trees. If you look on Google Maps you'll see it. That's how I find out about it though. Between Hope and Edale now, just look at this. Absolutely fantastic is here. Looking at the scenery. We walked up there about 4 years ago, and I think it was, when it where that wall is. It's absolutely fantastic. Area to walk in is this. We can't do Edale today, I don't think. It's not going to be that easy. That's the Rambler Inn. A few people sat there, and that's Edale. Crazy, can't stop in there. There's a carbon tunnel coming up now. Further down here. There was a bit of a landslip somewhere around here about 30 years ago, I think now. 91, 92, something like that. Somewhere around here it was, because a train hit it at 142, it came out of the tunnel and it just slipped in front of it. Thankfully, if it wasn't an express, it could have been serious. Yeah, there, that's what it was. Cutting just slipped down the track at 142, derailed. Right, here we are, Chinley. Okay. Oh, we're at the far end of the platform this time. So let's head to Henshalls next, but we'll have some tea on the green because I'm not going to go back to Edale now. I'll just get the next one on here into Manchester, and I'll hope and see if we can connect with the whole train. If we can, great, we'll nip home and nip out again. Right, that's heading off to Piccadilly. We'll nip into the village, have a wander around. Right, it's been to tea on the green now for a scone and a cup of tea. So walking down now back to Henshalls and then onto the train station for the train to Manchester. Okay, so let's just do that, let's keep going. It's been quite a good day so far, weather, can't fault it. Okay, let's keep going. This is the Chippy of Chinley, but it's closed at the moment now. Sort of not. Doesn't open again until about 4 or something like that. Anyway, not to worry. We shall just go to the butcher's shop now and then to Henshalls and then, let's say, head to the station. I've videoed this before once or twice, but since it has been a while, I think you go in the shop now. There's no counter on the door. I like this place. I really do. Right, got my burgers and a pork chop. So, yep, that's Henshalls. Let's head back to the train station. Which is just up here. Have a little filming at the station before the train comes here. Got about 20 minutes to wait roughly. Not going to fly the drone here because I've done it already once before, so I won't be getting here. So we're looking towards Sheffield again here now, and all these houses close to the railway are actually on former railway land. Because this island platform here, I don't think it's a legacy of the old station. It was constructed just to give some form of station here because it had 2 big island platforms One was roughly here. I think the other one was sort of more here. Because don't forget, it used to be stationed on the Midland Main Line to St Pancras from Manchester. And it was London Road before it became Piccadilly in 1960. I don't remember Mrs. London Road, 11 years before I bought. Something's coming. What is it? Oh, it's a freight. Thought it might be. Something else is approaching. It's a Transpennine. So I should follow this one now. Little formation. Nice if that stopped here. Start service to Cleethorpes. Just a single unit that time. No double. Right, our next train is approaching. There should be two 150s. Looks like it. We'll get the front unit, then we're near the blocks at Piccadilly. See if we can run around and get the whole train. If we can, we will. We just got off this one from Sheffield, but slight change of plan. I know we could still get the whole train if we wanted to, but we're not going to do that now. We're going to go back via Wigan, so we'll go over to platform 14 for that service. Yeah, so this is the whole train, but we're not going to get it because, as I say, I want to go somewhere else now. We'll go via Wigan and then go back on the Wigan Leeds to Murfield, probably then go Murfield Cottingley. So let's do that now. Made it to Manchester Piccadilly, and I've just noticed something now, just up here, that's quite interesting. Switching cameras. That's like having traksy without a computer. Just look at it. Ours is 1C56 now, just past Slade Lane Junction. It's fantastic, is that? Right, you see 1C56 there, or 1 Charlie 56, should I say. It's about one signal away now from platform 14, so you'll see it shortly. Right, this is our next train now. Just two stops, Oxford Road, then Wigan.
Please remain behind the red line until the train party completes gone. Allow any partial delay safely before you attempt to board.
195125, so just to Wigan with this service. So just left Manchester now, Oxford Road, and that's the curve out to Victoria, that is. And then we're coming out online from Victoria onto the Chatmoss line, and then we'll turn right at Parkside Junction down to Golborne, straight down the west coast. I'll have to be a bit economical with the phone now because the battery is pretty low. So this is Aldsall Lane, and that is the line that goes up to Salford Crescent and Bolton, which will come back down that way. Oh no, not the Windsor link, we'll go straight into Victoria. I don't know what to imagine, so it's Wigan to Leeds. It's the only one that goes via Bolton and West Orton. Let's get to Wigan. This is the bit now we go down the curve now around Parkside Junction. Parkside Triangle, and then down to Golborne. Looks like it's a ladder junction in this direction. This is an awkward single lead at the far end. See the main line across to Newton Liverpool, Chester across there. Must be faster than this, I'm sure it is. It really is crawling now at about 10 or 15 miles an hour. I'm sure it's 20, 25. We've got a green straight through here now, so... This curve used to be very difficult at one time. The one on the opposite side has had the odd occasional train round it from Wigan to Liverpool via St Helens Junction. This is the remains of Lowton Station here, look, it's a platform there, and there's one on the other side as well. And there's a feather there, and that signal for the curve we've just used, obviously main line, is the line towards Newsley Willows.
Yeah, so do we. And enjoy some pool.
Oh, here we are at Wigan. Right, let's nip out briefly. Right, back at Wigan North Western now, so on platform 3 for Leeds. It comes up. Yeah, Leeds on 3, so that's what we want. Hiya. This way, oh, hang on, that's 5 and 6. Right, this is our next train now, Leeds. From here. They all go from here now, not Walgate, because it's obviously a lot easier just to reverse in and out. Right, so this is our next service now to Leeds. So it goes as far as Murfield, by the Calder Valley, and it goes via Bolton, which is a bit unusual. So yeah, let's get on this one. Right, we're on the 2I93, which is a Leeds service, departing in about 5 minutes, but look where it is on there, platform 2. And this is platform 2 here. It's now out of use. It's even disconnected at the far end down there. So it should be showing platform 3 on there. So something's cocked up. Typical railway, isn't it? Right, it's on the move again. So if it works through, hopefully it will, we'll go to Murfield with this service. As you can see, platform 2 is now completely off. So it says H there for Hindley. Not sure what, I think it was an L for Liverpool or for the main line. The West Coast main line there. Heading south, we curve left now, head over towards Manchester. This is quite an empty train, this is not many, only 3 people in this carriage, including myself. So all these services now Leeds Wigan use with North Western, which is a lot better, a lot easier to turn around in than having to go to Walgate and go out the platform, come back in the other side. Saves mega farting around. Hindley, certainly is. Lovely little station, is that? Right, we're going to bear off to the left now, a bit further up here. The Atherton line, which is a slightly more direct route, is that way down there now. We're on the West Northern line. Most Leeds services use the Atherton line. There's only this one that goes via Bolton and West Northern and Bolton. So anyway, I say we have to be very careful with the battery now because it's virtually out. And West Horton. This is our first stop. I think we'll have to finish the video when we get to Bolton. I don't think it'll go much beyond that. Coming up to Lostock. And we're on the electrified network just now. They've just tailed it on a bit down here, in case they ever want to electrify it to Wigan. Which I must admit I'm surprised they haven't done, because it's only a short little bit through West on to Wigan. Still no platforms at Lostock on this line, which is annoying. And I can't understand why they didn't build a station at the opposite end past the junction, sort of just down here. Or, you know, put the platforms in straight away. It'd be so much easier. Anyway, let's get to Bolton. Right, this is Bolton. This is the line from Blackburn, not electrified very far, just round the corner there for an easy carry on if needs be. And right, yeah, so we'll finish the video here in a moment, because to say it's down to about 2% battery now. In fact, it might even cut off now. There's a northbound train across there. Right, so anyway, not been a bad day. So yeah, we'll go, as I say, with this one to Murphy. Any change of that I'll put in the comments in the description, and also it'll reflect that on the times I show at the end of the video. So yeah, cue music now, and see you in this video. Battery's just about out, so yeah, see you in this video.